Hello and welcome back to another edition of Table Talk, where we talk about your questions, topics, things you recommend on Twitter and Facebook using the hashtag Table Talk or on reddit.com/r/SourceFed. My name's Philip DeFranco.
I'm Ross Everett.
I'm Trisha Hirschberger.
Wait a second.
And I'm Joe.
Everyone in.
Yay!
Pay attention to us.
No.
Pay attention.
Oh,
Pay attention to us.
us.
And Norg's out.
And Norg is done.
Norg is agile.
You know what? I appreciate that Norg went
Wow.
with the triple
Yeah.
roll, even though it was
did.
definitely off
Incredible.
camera. I'm just going to jump in. Yay! Daniel says, what do you think is the etiquette on screen capping Snapchats? What?
Oh, screen capping Snapchat.
Oh. I
Screenshot.
words
Snapchats.
one at a time.
Yeah.
What do you think is the etiquette on screen capping Snapchats?
Tell us, confession time.
I believe that you should expect everything to be snapped.
Nothing is private whatsoever.
Especially if one of you two decide to get on Snapchat. It could be.
I'm on Snapchat.
Yeah, so
I love
I'm
it.
on
It's my
Snapchat
favorite
too.
thing. It's so someone describes Snapchat the best
It's my
way
favorite
possible.
thing to send dick pics.
It's I don't ever do that ever because I'm of the belief that if you send something like that out there, it will get found.
the
Dylan
Snapchat
Sprouse.
servers save everything.
Not
Like,
everything. They save videos. The photos are gone, but either way, you could take a picture of a screen, you could screenshot
You can
it.
screen cap it. And does Snapchat actually tell the other person when you screen cap it? I've
Yes.
heard that it does.
Yes,
okay.
it does.
Unless you're like have another camera, if like you're like that's what you do.
It doesn't know that if you have a camera, if you take a picture of it, it won't be like,
Right.
you did this, because
Right,
that'd
right,
be scary. Like
Yeah.
the front-facing camera's like, I recognize a camera, sending alert. But
amazing.
I love Snapchat so much because I don't share menial bullshit on any of my social media accounts like Facebook or Twitter.
Yeah.
Just because I don't feel like the need to inundate people with that kind of stuff. But
Your Vines aren't
Snapchat-
bullshit.
I don't Vine that often.
Okay.
I should
All right,
though.
fair enough.
But whenever I do, I try and make it like I always try and feel like I'm giving something worth watching or worth reading. But with Snapchat, it goes away forever. So it's like you can't recreate my menial bullshit. So I will send just doing
That's
laundry.
your impulsive app.
Yeah.
My genuine fear about Snapchat, right, is once you start Snapchatting, right? So they could take a picture of you. They could take a picture that you've gone back and forth several times, and then any dick that is slightly your shade of skin, and it probably could be construed to be you.
Not mine. Mine's very special.
But I feel like
Yeah,
that's
but then
the thing anyway.
are you the kind of guy that is like, no, I'll prove that
I'll
it's
prove
not
it. Yeah,
me.
I'll prove it in a
and
court
then
of
your
law.
dick's still on the internet.
And well, it depends on what this dick looks like that they're saying is mine.
It's not so. Or
Well,
every
but then
time
do you guys not have Rule 34s?
what?
What is that?
Because
like
there's
people
sex-
Photoshop.
I'm sure it's people
Oh,
photoshopping.
yeah. I'm in lots. My face is in a lot of gay porn.
Are you serious?
Right, that's what I'm like.
Okay.
That has to be a thing anyway, Snapchat or not.
I have a Tumblr search thing for my name, so I will go be like, oh, was there any cool GIF of me? Because I'm a narcissist.
Ross is either extremely paranoid or
I
very
can't make
egotistical.
fun.
You decide.
I have it on. It searches Philly D, DeFranco, Philip DeFranco, Philly DeFranco.
Yeah, but it's
I'm
just
what are
well,
people saying?
Part of the best parts of this job is there is internet stuff that's made about you. Like, there's a really awesome GIF of me, doing dances and stuff.
I
I'm
love
like,
GIFs.
oh, this is so cool. Like, people care what I do or have to say. But so anyway, I was searching on Tumblr, and the most recent one is just a GIF of 3 frames of just hardcore gay porn. And I was like, is my face photoshopped on here? What is it? But no, there's someone with the last name Ross and someone with the first name Everett, and they're different hashtags.
I was really
but it
hoping
came
you
up-
had hardcore gay porn gifs.
Well, I'm sure after this, someone will be creative.
I think,
Please
the
don't.
Main, I think the main point is that if you're gonna take a picture of your dick, while blackface is wrong, just make it
What
look
about
like
black dick?
black dick.
Yeah.
Just be like, that can't be mine. That's
Yeah,
black.
That's
That's a black dick. It's not mine.
if you send
my
a real one,
goodness.
make it so unbelievable that no one will believe it.
Yeah.
That's really.
Wow.
It has you bedazzle it, and it's you shoot a rocket from it.
What you know how people used to draw faces, eyes, and then do the upside down face? What if you just made it into an elephant? You put ears on the side
Well,
of it.
I'm pretty sure people do it. In fact, our very own Steve Zaragoza might have done that before.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah, probably Steve.
Steve, I think he didn't go to high school, but he did go to Dick Clown College.
Dick Clown.
Yeah, his dick does.
Steve has come up with some of the most ingenious and original penis sculpture things I think I've ever seen.
It's a very flexible member.
Did you see the egg crate thing?
No. Did he put I mean, like, I can guess.
You can guess.
Oh, I think he put his scrotum in an egg crate.
So my question that I'm terrified that of where
Please,
this...
ask it. This is a safe place. It's table talk.
Well, it's like we're at a point where it's not a bad question anymore.
No.
So when a dude has probably sent you a pic, does he include balls?
Well, Phil, why would you ask
I talked
that?
about this on the show the other day because I said no one is ever excited about balls.
Well, I feel like you
Balls
have
are the
to.
underrated.
Yeah,
literally
but dick pics I feel like are still like.
So what would you
can
have,
be
like,
I don't think
privacy
people
cover?
are excited about dick pics.
No, but like you can be like, yeah, strong, or like, raw.
It
It has the
depends
word
on the
shaft.
girl.
It feels strong.
I'll be
But
honest,
it's-
it depends on the girl if they get excited about dick pics. I know some girls that are way into it and some girls that are totally not. But of course it would include the balls. Otherwise, what are they putting a curtain?
No, you just
like, how are you?
Well, you do like what's his face, Dylan Sprouse.
Yeah,
you
glory
you just
hole?
see base.
Hold
No,
it.
it's just you see the base of the shaft. There's something about like sending a dick pic where I feel like it's always been a desperation move. Like whenever a friend that's a girl has been like, check out this pic I received of a guy. They
That's
never
a
seem
thing that
excited
happens.
about it.
You need to realize that 90% of the time when you send it, like there are gonna be like 8 dudes that randomly see it because the girl's gonna be like, "Isn't this hilarious?"
Look at
It's
this.
so true.
And
Doesn't
it's
matter-
never like,
doesn't matter
look
if
at
it's
how
big or
turned
small.
on
Yeah.
or how sweet this guy was. He sent me a picture of his dick. I always feel like it's a last ditch effort to try and get you to interested in me. It's like, look at all these pictures of me looking muscly. Duh, she's not interested. Look, it's my dick. Oh, look, it's her dick. Oh, Lee.
Lee is
Dude.
showing us her crab claw.
That's a great name for it.
The crab
Uh,
claw.
when
crab
you
claw.
when you make it look like you're doing a sock puppet with your vagina. The crab claw.
The crab claw.
You just invented something.
I love this
Quick,
workplace environment.
crabclaw.com.
Hilarious.
Let's go to the next one.
I think,
Yeah.
but Ross, to answer the final on the lady's opinion of dick pics, I think it completely depends if it's expected or not.
Like, have you
Like,
ever
if
requested
you're
it?
like, yeah,
Really?
but if you're like, hey, like, I'm in a mood, help me out here, and they send you one, then it's like, oh, that's really hot. But if it's like a
I'm
dude,
going to bed. Good night. Yeah.
well, it's not even going to bed good night. It's way worse when it's like you're out to brunch with your girlfriends and you're like, oh, what the fuck?
It's 11 a.m.
I feel like dick pics should be like an 8 p.m. and after.
Yeah,
situation.
it's a late
but
night
that's when it gets
experience.
shown to everybody. When it's like at brunch, you're like, oh my god, look
Yeah.
what so and so just sent me. That's when it gets passed around.
I would just never. There's no safe way to do it. If you're sending a dick pic, you're pretty much saying I am okay with everybody seeing this.
Well, I had a guy that I was about to meet up with from Match.com, and I had never met him. And he sends me all these like selfies, like naked selfies, and I was like, dude, I don't know you. Like, we've never met. This is not
You gotta
okay.
put your best dick forward.
I will tell you, I did send a naked Vine to Steve.
Okay,
But-
well, it's just Steve.
It was we had just
There
seen.
you go.
You
Well,
do
I feel like that's like. Anyone with Steve, it's like mutually assured destruction because at some point he will do something that you could just show everyone.
It was something
but he would
that-
be fine with it probably.
If it leaked, I would have been okay with it because we had just seen. We had just seen Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs 2, and there's a character that goes like, oh.
So you did a
and
naked
So
uh-oh.
I was in a bathroom and I was like, oh my God, Steve, I just got a Vine brand deal from Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs 2. Will you look at this and see if it's okay to post? He goes, sure. And it's just me naked with my butt forward going like, oh. And he loved it. So
Of
it was
course
totally
he
worth
loved it.
But
If there's a hiney in it, Steve loves
exactly. It was all butt. It was
I've
all
never,
butt.
I've never been like so close with like a dude friend that I was like, let's just like what? It just seems like on the level of like bros being like, I'm gonna slap this dude awake with my dick.
No, never.
And like,
Never.
it's like, oh, bros.
No, it's not the same.
There was this one sketch that was like, oh, like look at like
And
this guy
understand, I'm not
called
saying-
his girlfriend. He's like, I love you, babe. Or I love you. Like, oh, look at this guy. He loves his girlfriend. You're so gay. This is you right now. And they just start making out with each other, hardcore for like 2 minutes. And then they like really passionately like, that's what you look like. Like just use it to rag on.
That's
him.
funny.
It was great. Let's get this next question. Angelia says. Angelia at Jurassic Meow says, what is your guilty pleasure video on YouTube? For me, I get stuck in a time warp of watching cat jump fails for hours.
Anything that is vertical and has people getting punched. I hate
World Star
it.
Hip Hop?
Here's the deal. When I say that people on World Star Hip Hop should all burn in a fire, I don't mean the people that go onto the website. I mean the people in the videos, right?
Right. I've never gone to that website.
Oh man,
I
it's like
haven't
it's the
either.
most racist towards white people website
Really?
ever. If you saw Kevin Brewick's like video where he went into wherever
As
the
the
fuck,
ghost?
yeah, and then they like scare the hell out of him. Most racist to white people comments ever.
Really?
Like I feel like on that site it can go both ways, but I was just like, holy shit, like yeah, there are certain places I shouldn't go.
Well, like on the
Like,
PDS,
ever.
whenever you have a video of like a woman getting hit on the subway or like kicked in the face, is that always World Star Hip Hop?
When do I have those videos?
I mean, like it's like it's
When you, Philip
You know.
DeFranco, have those videos to
like
show
that. There
everyone.
was one of like that guy that was going to punch that girl, and then just like
and then he got kicked in the face. Yeah, that was World Star.
It's
Hip Hop.
it's always like it's not for the sake of having a girl getting punched in the face. It's always like look at these crazy people.
Yeah, but that's
doing-
actually
Oh, I can't watch that, though.
that's the unicorn. That's like the someone got served justice. Most of the videos that you'll see on World Star Hip Hop, it's like insert fast food joint of choice. So it'd be like a McDonald's. And you're like, oh shit, what's gonna happen? There's 8 people here.
no.
It doesn't mean it's gonna be a 4-on-4 fight. It probably means 7-on-1
one,
fight.
yeah.
Right? And it's gonna be 7 chicks just pounding the fuck out of someone, and you're just like, this is gonna be bad. And like, or that when
I
that
don't think I could
Sharkeisha
ever
video
watch
went
that.
big.
Oh god.
You saw that?
Sharkeisha.
It was just like 2 girls talking.
What's Sharkeisha?
Yeah, just 2 girls talking, and then out of nowhere, she just like, what?
Really?
And I was like, ah! And then she kicks her in the face, and you're just like, bitch, how are you not in jail? Like, that's what you need to realize.
It's hard for me to watch that stuff in movies when I know it's fake. I can't watch the real life videos. I can't watch them. They just upset me.
Anytime, like, other than that one time where that guy, like, was playing the knockout game, and then he got kicked in the face where he deserved it.
Oh, I
like,
was so
I'm like,
happy when
a
that
kick to the face? Who does
Well,
that?
not even that. It wasn't even like the guy stopped to survey the situation. He just went running full speed and like soccer kicked this dude in the
Do you
face.
realize how easy it is to actually kill
Kill
someone?
Oh
somebody.
yeah,
It's
oh,
like
yeah.
crazy
I mean,
easy.
he clearly didn't, but like that guy was just like in full fight or
Oh,
flight
yeah.
mode, and he chose to fight. It was really cool. One of the videos on World Star Hip Hop that I saw that I did like was this woman like flipping out about the red wedding, and it wasn't someone that I would like assume.
See,
would
that's
watch
a
Game
video
of
I
Thrones.
can get down with.
Clap back, Arya! Clap back! It was just so good.
Amazing.
She was going off like straight up like she was talking about like some kind of a gang
Yeah.
war and how you need to strike back.
But it was
about
Game of
Game
Thrones.
of Thrones.
That's awesome.
And I would love to see. It made me want to see like an urban recreation of Game of Thrones. Like
Oh
if
my god.
instead
I'm
of
sure it's out there.
like feudal times, it was Compton. And you just had
I'm
like.
sure it's out there.
Would you not watch that?
So like the Romeo and Juliet remake, but for Game of
exactly.
But for
And
Game of Thrones.
yeah, let's throw R. Kelly in there. He could play one of the roles.
There's a lot of death.
Wait, did we answer everyone?
Oh, I like laughing baby videos.
Yeah, of course.
That's
of course.
That's what I like. They're amazing. They're awesome. The one where they
Oh,
rip
wait.
the sheet of paper and
I
the
already
baby
answered.
falls over.
Yeah.
It laughs so hard.
This is
And
you?
I like fail compilations where it's just people like it's like America's
Yeah.
Funniest Home Videos, the musical montages, but they release one every month. It's awesome.
The ones where people get hurt though.
No, I mean like I like to assume everyone gets up.
Okay. Yeah, it's not funny if, it is funny if they actually don't get hurt. Like Jerry Springer, you're looking at like this is the crazy of society. Except for you know that Bouncer Steve is gonna come in and make sure nobody actually.
Not anymore.
gets-
Steve's got his own show.
Does he still have his own show?
I think so.
Really?
I don't know.
I haven't watched
There's
it
so
in
many
years,
weird
I
things. He was
don't
on
know.
WGN, right?
Probably
Like
one of
forever
those
ago.
weird like, hey, here are 3 letters that don't make any sense. Let's
No,
make
it
a
was,
network out
it was
of it.
Chicago's network, I think,
Oh, okay.
and they also had Bozo the Clown, like a 30-minute show where like kids would play
Horrifying.
games. I don't know. Anyway.
Horrifying.
That is horrifying. All right, Casey Rich at Casey6894 says, "What is one food item you would like to see become a staple breakfast food?"
I don't know. Like
I'd rather take breakfast foods and make them dinner foods.
well,
Well, I think everybody could be on board with that.
well, that's
Yeah.
because breakfast foods are 2 things, right? They're either like eggs or dessert.
Sweet or
Yeah,
that's what it is.
exactly.
Or you get the combo and get both sweet and savory.
What's
Yeah.
something? I guess you know what? Pizza. I feel like it'd be like a real good breakfast pizza.
Oh,
Would be-
some breakfast pizzas
Is that
are awesome.
is that weird to say? I don't know if this goes against the rules, but like that to add pizza but have all the breakfast toppings.
There's
on
a lot of restaurants out here that do that.
it. Really.
I don't know, when
Breakfast pizzas.
When we were traveling and there were places that like they didn't make omelets for breakfast, I was like, I don't know what to eat.
Yeah,
Like, so just
yeah.
I'd end up eating like meat, and then they had like jellies and like bread, and I was like, I kind of hate this because I'm like carbo loading for a day of like nothing.
You know, it's so interesting. Like in different parts of the world, they have different eating habits. Like
I was just gonna
Israel,
say.
breakfast is tomatoes and cucumbers and like a cheese spread, not cream cheese,
good though.
but like it's like a white, almost mozzarella flavored cheese.
In Japan, miso soup.
His
Interesting.
breakfast.
It's totally
I
breakfast.
lost so much weight when I went to Israel just because like normally I get up, have breakfast, and it's just like, oh, pancakes, waffles, chocolate, why not? But like in Israel, they're like, nope, here are vegetables and cheese, and you're just like, oh, okay, if this is all that's available,
Yeah.
and you just cut weight like
That's
crazy.
cool. In Pennsylvania, you just get bigger when you eat breakfast. Have either of you guys ever had Scrapple?
Snapple scrambled eggs.
Is that what that is?
No, it's Scrapple. It's a breakfast meat item, and it comes in a big brick. And it's essentially the hot dog of breakfast meat.
I'm on
so
board.
It's a bunch of stuff in a brick,
100%.
and you slice it into squares, and you can either do it thick or thin, and then you fry it up, and people have it with either ketchup or syrup.
It's like
But
Spam.
no, it's more of like a sausagey taste than
Oh,
Spam
I love
is.
it. I'm already on board.
It's amazing. I ask for it every time I go home for the holidays. But I'm like, if Scrapple could be a worldwide or at least countrywide thing, that would make me very happy.
I have a script of Scrapple.
Scrapple's
Scramble.
so
Dude,
good.
I want Scrapple to be in like Snapple infused eggs.
Yeah. Oh, could you
What
imagine
kind
that?
of Snapple though?
I mean,
Any.
probably like
Doesn't matter.
Like that peach.
Some of the
green
best
tea.
foods in the world
Peach
exist
eggs?
because like
Yeah.
people didn't have access to like good ingredients, and then they like made the best
made
out of
stuff.
shit, and then it was awesome.
Oh yeah, that's like a lot of delicacies. Like if you look at menudo, it is just like fat.
The band?
It,
That's
no,
what I heard. I was like,
the
the
menudo
boy
is
band where they swap out everyone.
I think it's Mexican, but I really don't want to be wrong. So if it's not, I'm sorry. But it's a soup, a breakfast soup, and it has like chickpeas and like chicken fat.
I'm
and
into
it's-
chickpeas.
It's chicken fat was the main ingredient. I kind of dropped that second. It should have been
Yeah.
first.
Okay.
But and then it's like a broth, and it's like you can make it spicy, add jalapenos to it
Yeah.
if you want. I tried it once. It was not the texture that I wanted it to be. But like if you look at like even chopped liver, like Jewish foods, or a
Yeah.
lot of times it's just like we're gonna take the parts of the animal that you would normally throw out and make a stew out of it, and that's now our delicacy. My grandma, when she was alive, would make this fricassee, which was chicken necks. These things called poopix, which means belly button, but chickens don't have belly buttons, so God only knows what it was. And turkey meatballs and like a tomato soup, and it's just
Wait,
basically
it's poop eggs?
poopik, P-U-P-I-K, but it does sound like poop egg.
Poop eggs.
And it
And did you
is
get the
shaped-
poop eggs?
yeah.
They were out.
I think it's the this part. I think it's that.
It's the gobble gobble? You're eating that?
Neck balls.
neck balls.
Oh.
Yeah, that's the thing. I'm an omelet guy. Anything with bacon, that's my breakfast.
Yep.
If I don't have breakfast, I'm the angriest person on the planet. And that's it.
That's
Like,
fair.
That's
Good to know.
And
Low
then,
blood sugar.
And then I could, or if we could make Mexican food a breakfast thing, I could, as long as something has like ground beef, it's seasoned properly, some lettuce, tomatoes, throw in some spicy salsa. I'm a happy boy.
Okay, and I
good.
will say, if you are not candying your bacon, you are missing out
No.
on half the flavor. Are you kidding me, Philip DeFranco?
No, I had a date where
Candy bake. You want
Candying your bacon. You put brown
candied
sugar.
bacon.
Have you
Brown
never had
sugar.
Yeah, no,
this?
no, no.
Brown
So one of
sugar.
the best, like if you come over to the house and there's not 7 dudes in a hot tub, and I'm
You want to tell them what
no,
that means?
Nope.
I want to know what that means.
You get like one of those like little tiny sausages. You wrap them in bacon. You throw brown sugar on it. It's the fucking best thing in
Yes.
the world. And it takes like no time. It is awesome, but to advise people to make bacon even worse is crazy.
No, and they're missing out
No,
on
but
half
it's
the flavor
so
for
tasty.
sure.
I have to say, I went on a date where the guy was like, I'm gonna make dinner for you. Okay, cool. But he's doing
and then at
breakfast
breakfast
for
the
dinner.
next morning.
No, he was doing breakfast for dinner and candied bacon.
Right? It's amazing.
It was the right move.
If you can find a thick cut candied bacon, you have won my heart.
There you go.
Candied bacon on a date. It's the romantic thing. Roses are out.
And
Candied
this,
bacon.
and the 7 dudes in a hot tub thing. That was just some bros watching some UFC, and then I have a hot tub.
That's, in my head, I'm like, Ruick. I'm
Yeah, it's
like
definitely
listing
great.
the
But
people
so
that are
what's
in the hot tub right now.
What's funny is like, yeah, we're all there, and then one dude was late, and he showed up, and he was like, "What is happening? Why is everyone in this hot
You just
tub?"
walked out there. It's probably best seated for maybe 4 or 5
No,
people.
it's best
Oh
seated.
no, it was
Yeah.
a double occupancy?
No, you're saying it in the sense of like people were sitting on laps.
That's what I was thinking.
No, and there's enough room for everyone to sit, except fucking Ross's giant ass.
Yeah.
Ross is like just protruding out of this
And you all conveniently forgot swimsuits.
We were doing back rubs. No, but the best part of it is like we ordered this amazing barbecue.
It's such a weird, sloppy
It
story.
was so weird.
It's
so
not,
we're
wait,
eating
it's not the
barbecue in
normal
a hot
barbecue.
tub.
Is
No.
it the normal barbecue at your place, Phil?
Yes.
Okay.
So
Wait.
it's just like ribs and pastrami and chicken.
And we're just all like,
in a hot tub, stuffing our faces. It was a wonderful night. It was so much fun.
There's like UFC playing in the background.
Sounds
Cause
very
we're like, we're
manly.
like waiting for the prelims to end. And we're like,
While you're all just eating meat in a
Yeah.
hot tub.
It was a phenomenal night.
The
Not,
only-
not
the
a
only-
girl for 100 yards.
yeah, Lindsay and Bailey like just looking. They were like,
I was gonna say, where was Linz in all of this?
well, they were going to see The Book Thief, and I was
Yeah.
like, that sounds lame. I'm gonna go hang out with
yeah.
8 dudes. And that's where we end today's table talk.
Yay!
It's completely normal to hang out with 7 of your bro friends in a tight, warm space.
I agree.
My name's Philip DeFranco.
I'm Ross Everett.
I'm Trisha Hirschberg.
If you have other questions that don't involve hot tubs, use the hashtag Table Talk on Twitter or Facebook, or go to reddit.com/r/SourceFed for non-dancing gifs of Ross and or gifs where you're bouncing.
Yep, yeah, that's true.
And if you have hot tub related questions, make sure to hashtag it hot tub talk.
And I also want to know what kinds of meat you like
Yeah,
to enjoy
do
in the
show.
hot tub.
We're gonna have hot tub talk. You're gonna be in every thumbnail, but never in an episode.
Oh, Trisha just left.
Sorry, you guys.
Ah,
Trisha couldn't
wah,
make
wah.
it today. She was supposed to be on the show. It's just always me and you topless in a hot tub.
Very nice. That'd be
SourceFed.
sad. I like hot tubs. I'd be sad. I'd miss out.
You would.
But I
But it
don't.
would be for the joke of you being in every
You-
thumbnail and never once in a hot tub.
It'd be funny.
It'd be very funny.
Topless hot tub time with Ross and Phil.
Yeah, but it's called Topless Hot Tub Time with Trisha, but every time we're
Nope.
subbing for it.
Hey!